Welcome back, YouTube. Sensei Domino here. Welcome to the Spine Ticks After Party. We've got quite a bit of stuff to share with you this week. I had 6 TTM returns, although 1 was a fail. 5 were successful. I had a couple of eBay purchases come in. I also mentioned last week that I've had several small sets that have started to accumulate. I'll be sharing a couple of those today. And I had a COMC order come in, and I'll probably be showing a little over half of that this week, mostly stuff that I plan to get out for TTMs. I want to get that out as soon as possible, and a couple other vintage cards that I had in that lot I'll be sharing as well. And then if we have enough time at the end, I will be doing the pack rip of the 1990-91 Score Canadian NHL hockey and the 1991 Max race cards. And also, if you saw my video earlier this week, I got this incredible rack/care package from Steve Rademacher, and he included some fantastic packs. So I would like to open a couple of those in this video as well. Let's go ahead and get started. I will start with the fail. And this is very disappointing because this is one of my favorite players of all time. North Texas. Initials are DN, just elected to the Basketball Hall of Fame. And unfortunately, it's Dirk Nowitzki. This is the second attempt trying to send to Mr. Nowitzki. First time I sent it to Germany. It came back returned to sender. This time they just put the cards back in my self-addressed stamped envelope and sent them back to me. So either he's charging now, which I've seen in some cases he's charging, or he's not signing at the moment. So very disappointed. I do have several Dirk Nowitzki autographs that I've received in person. Fantastic guy. And he's a TTM legend, but I need to figure out what's going on with Mr. Nowitzki before I send this stuff back out. So definitely disappointing, but that happens. All right. Next one. Pretty excited about this one. This one comes from Provo, Utah. Baseball player, not a Hall of Famer. Initials are VL. Both he and his father are legendary TTMers. And this one actually includes a second autograph. It's the first time I've received 2 autographs on one card. So really excited about that. This is Vance Law. He did not sign my index cards. But here he is on his 1982. This is not his rookie card. His rookie card is the card behind it, 1981 tops. But this obviously had Johnny Ray on it, and he's a fantastic TTMer. So had him sign this card and then send it out to Vance Law. Look at that penmanship. It's just awesome. Love it. And so really happy to get that. Let me put the 81 out of the way. And yeah. Very happy to get this back. I need to look and see if Bob Long signs. Not sure about that. I haven't looked at it yet. But happy to get that. Let me clear this out of the way. Put this right here. And then here he is on his 1981 rookie card. Tony Pena was a fantastic catcher. Pascual Perez, a great pitcher. I believe he does TTM. I'm not sure about Tony Pena. So I'll look into that and maybe send this out. Try to get this signed by a couple other players. But super happy to get this. Sorry about the focus. I don't know what's going on. Very cool return. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to bump the camera. But thank you so much, Mr. Law. I really appreciate this. Very happy to get this back added to the collection. All right. Next, this comes from Lexington, Kentucky. This is a basketball player. The initials are KW. And I love how he signed this. So this is Kenny Walker. He was sort of a high flyer. And his nickname was Skywalker, which I always loved that nickname, being a Star Wars fan. But he actually signed it, Kenny Skywalker, on all 3 of them. And I thought that was really cool because I did not ask for that. So really happy. I got a couple of these. What is this, 88, 89? Yeah, 88, 89. I got a couple of these 88, 89s signed. Hopefully you can see that I know it's Not the best card to get TTM'd, but just love this mid to late 80s Fleer product, so wanted to send those out. And then this one looks much better. Kenny Skywalker. So really cool. Really happy to get these back. He was a pretty nice player. So there you go. So thank you so much, Mr. Skywalker. Very happy to get this back. Add it to the collection. I did send a pouch, but he didn't send it back. That's okay. The cards arrived safely. All right. Next, this one comes from North Texas, Dallas. Initials are RI. This was a fantastic football player, former Dallas Cowboy. And he didn't send my questions back, but he actually answered them on the back. So I'll read those to you here in a minute. He did not use the pouch, but it certainly provided protection. This is from Rahib Rocket Ismail. And he was fun to watch, especially in his college days and early in his career. And then later he joined the Dallas Cowboys. He signed 3 of the 4 cards. He did not sign this Skybox Impact, but he signed his Pro Set Power rookie. Signed it Rocket 86. Love that. Show you the back. What is this? 92, 93. 93 Pro Set Power. Playing with the Raiders. And well, this is, what year is this? 94. Okay, so this is 1994. Pro Line Live. Classic Pro Line Live. Rocket 86. I love it. It's a great signature, too. Now, he was super hyped coming out of college. He was projected to be the number 1 pick in the draft, but he ended up not signing or not playing in the NFL. He actually went and played in the CFL for the Toronto Argonauts, a team that was partly owned by John Candy. And he spent a couple of years there, and then eventually made his way over to the NFL, playing with the Raiders. I think he was picked, I want to say like the 4th round or something like that. So the Raiders got kind of a steal in that draft. Fantastic kick returner as well. And then we have him right here on his tops. What is this, 94? Yeah, 1994 tops. His brother, Quadre Ishmael, also does TTMs. I've got a couple of his cards I might send out to him in the near future as well. But there we go. 3 fantastic autographs from the Rocket. Thank you so much, Mr. Ishmael. Really appreciate this. Very happy to get this added to the collection. Oh, sorry. Forgot about the questions. So, what was the greatest moment of your career? And I don't know the context of this, but pre-Rumble, that might be V Miami in 1988. So, I know in 1988, I think that was the last year Jimmy Johnson was the head coach at Miami before he came to the Cowboys. Michael Irvin was already in the NFL. He was a rookie in '88. I'm not sure. I know Miami had some ridiculously good teams in the late '80s. So, not really sure who all was in that and what the Rumble's all about. I'll have to look into that. But really cool. And then number 2, he said too many to name when I asked him who was the greatest player he ever played against. But he also included, please add your email address with your next letter. rocketismail.com and cameo.com. So very cool. I'll be saving that envelope. All right. So the next one, and the only Hall of Famer this week, I've slowly started sending out non-Hall of Famers after spending most of my time sending out primarily Hall of Famers and star players over the last 7-8 months. But yeah, this was a Hall of Famer from Phoenix, Arizona. Initials are DW, football player. I only sent one because he only signs one at a time. But very happy to get this. This is Hall of Famer Dave Wilcox. And he put the inscription, I think that says Hall of Fame 2000. So very happy to get this. This is a nice clean card. Happy to get that autographed. Sorry about the focus. There we go. Don't know what's going on with the focus today. Very happy to get that back. He did send my letter back, but he did not fill it out. And I sent a couple index cards hoping he might sign them, but he did not. But that's okay. I'm very happy to get this 72 signed. Thank you so much, Mr. Wilcox. Very happy to get that into my collection. All right, the last TTM. Oh, there we go. My last TTM. This was an email request. And I've got to give a shout out to Caleb's Cards, TTM Autographs, and More. Legendary TTMer, legendary channel. If you don't know about it, definitely go check it out. And I saw him show this individual on his channel, and I knew very little about him. After I saw that video, I immediately started doing some research and decided to send an email to him, hoping I could get an autograph. And this comes from La Poste in France. And let me go ahead and pull this out. This comes from Frankie Zapata. And Frankie Zapata invented what is called the flyboard air. He also invented several other different sort of hoverboards and vehicles or devices like that. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is like a sit-down flying device. And then we've got this right here. And I told him in my letter, I was like, man, I'm absolutely fascinated by this technology. And I have been since I saw Back to the Future Part 2 and saw the hoverboard. And, you know, I thought to myself, will that technology ever be available in my lifetime? Well, Frankie Zapata has taken a giant step in that direction. He actually, this is the flyboard air, he actually flew the flyboard air over the English Channel. I think they said it was 22 miles. And halfway he got a refuel, but he made it. And absolutely fascinated by this. He also invented the water jet packs that some of you might have seen that kind of propel you into the air using water propulsion. He also invented that technology as well. So I'm incredibly fascinated and look forward to seeing what the future holds for this technology. And there we go, to Tony. He just says Frankie or Zapata, I'm not sure. But very, very happy to get this. This is so cool. I'm absolutely fascinated by this. So thank you so much, Mr. Zapata. I really appreciate this. Just absolutely love that return. All right, so that's all the TTMs that I have. Next, I bought into a break on Theo's channel, Sports Cards 24/7. And in this break, you don't get to choose your team. It's done at random. And I ended up getting the Philadelphia Phillies. So I'll put the cards off to the side, show you the letter. Tony, thank you. I hope you enjoy the cards, and thank you for supporting the channel, Sports Cards 24/7. See you in the next live. Thanks again, Theo. Well, thank you, Theo. I absolutely love hanging out in your chats, watching the fire rips, and when I can, love getting into the breaks because you you constantly pull fire. There we go. Sensei Domino 15, number 8, Phillies. And there are some pretty nice cards in here. So we got this gold rookie of Simon Muzziotti. Don't know a whole lot about him. 2022 tops is numbered. Sorry about the focus. Numbered 56 out of 2022. Pretty nice card. And we got 2022 tops again. Bryson Stott rookie card, stars of the MLB. Very nice. Happy to get that. Didn't have any Bryson Stott. And also got his regular rookie card. Another nice one. Hopefully he turns into a fantastic player. And then we got some base regular cards. We got Garrett Stubbs, Brad Hand, Nick Castellanos. Love those old Phillies uniforms. Now here we go. We got the was this the Christmas or whatever? Aaron Nola. This is a different year. This is 2020. And doesn't feel like there's any texture there. So Aaron Nola, and then a couple Bryce Harpers. Sorry about the focus. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Might be called Holiday, Topps Holiday or something. And then this was Bowman. 2022. So not a bad break. Very happy with those. Thanks again, Theo. I really appreciate it. And he gets the cards out super fast. Super fast. Definitely go check out his channel, getting one of those breaks. Always has fantastic product. No, that doesn't want to cooperate. I'll do that later. All right. So now on to a couple of eBay pickups that came in this week. I got to give a shout out to What the Puck hockey cards. I saw this coin on his channel and I thought it was really cool, so I decided to pick one up. This is a Canadian toonie from 2022. This is a commemorative coin for Queen Elizabeth. From what I understand, and I know next to nothing about coins, especially modern coins, but this regularly the toonie came out with the sort of silver outside ring, and after Queen Elizabeth died, they put these out with the black ring in commemoration of her death, and I thought it was a really cool coin and wanted to get one into my collection. So there's the back. Canada, $2. And didn't pay a whole lot for it, $3 or so. But really cool. Sorry I'm having such a hard time with my focus on my phone tonight. Hopefully y'all got a good look at that. But really happy to get that. All right. Next, love this. So I picked up a sealed picture pack of the Chicago White Sox from 1961. This is by Jay's Publishing, 12 White Sox players, including 4 Hall of Famers. One of which is right there, Nellie Fox. So I'm going to keep this sealed. So I really can't show you all the photo cards, but I did write out a list of, hopefully you can read my writing. I wrote that pretty fast. 12 players: Luis Aparicio, Frank Baumann, Nellie Fox, Jim Landis, Sherm Lawler, who I'm a big fan of, Al Lopez, really nice manager, Minnie Minoso, Hall of Famer, Billy Pierce, another player I'm a really big fan of, Roy Sievers, Al Smith, Jerry Staley, and Hall of Famer Early Wynn. So very happy to be able to find this, especially sealed. This White Sox fan pack seems to be one of the cheaper fan packs that were put out by Jay's Publishing. And I don't understand why, because, 4 Hall of Famers, another 2 multiple-time All-Stars with Sherm Lawler and Billy Pierce. Al Lopez was a great manager. So fantastic talent in this fan pack. And I saw it, I had to have it, and picked it up. So I'm very happy to get that added to the collection. Let me sort of show you the back. You can't really see much of anything. That back sheet is some sort of checklist, it looks like. But yeah, these look to be in fantastic shape in the packaging. So really happy I found this. All right, next I picked up a 8x10 autograph of a player that I've wanted to get a card of for a very long time, but also get an autograph of. And he has some relatively affordable cards, considering the talent that he was, and also an American hero. But this is Hall of Famer Bob Feller. And I just loved this image. He made his major league debut at 17 years old. 3 no-hitters. Obviously, Hall of Famer. And I just think he was a fantastic player. And now that I have an autograph, not authenticated, but I've seen his autograph enough, and I'm pretty confident that that is authentic. And yeah, definitely want to pick up one of his playing days cards here in the near future. And I'll be looking to do that over the next couple weeks. But absolutely love this photo, love this image. The back has sort of a stamp, Major League Baseball. Let me see if I can. Don't know if that'll show up very well, especially with the focus issues. The Major League Baseball club insignia depicted on this product are trademarks, which are the exclusive property of the respective Major League clubs and may not be reproduced without their written consent. So very, very nice photo, very nice image, and super happy to get this Bob Feller autograph into my collection. Hopefully you see one of his nice cards here in the future. All right. Next, I picked up a couple comics. I mentioned one of them to Sith. Ended up getting a couple more. Let's go ahead and start. Let's start with this. This one does not have a board, so I'm gonna have to get a board. But really happy to pick this up. This is an X-Force 1, still sealed in the poly bag, I guess it's called, and looks to be in nice shape. wanted to pick this up. Pretty big Deadpool fan, although I do not believe that he is in issue 1. Here's the back. And down at the bottom, still has the card. It looks like Sunspot and Gideon. Looks to be in nice shape as well. So really happy to pick this up. I don't have a whole lot of comics, but decided to pick a couple up, and maybe I'll be looking to pick up a couple more in the future. But yeah, really happy to pick this up. And this one is boarded, so I can't show you the back, but I also picked up X-Force number 2. This is the second appearance of Deadpool. Deadpool is back. I'm very happy to get this one as well. This is not on the comic that's on the sleeve. I checked. There's Deadpool right there. Very cool. This looks to be in fantastic shape. One more time. All right. And the last one, and probably the one I'm most excited about. Huge fan of this franchise. And I had so many of the toys when I was a kid. And boy, I wish I still had them today, because around 2018, 2019, pre-pandemic, I was looking them up on eBay, seeing what they cost. And wow, a lot of them are just sky-high prices. And so I never really dove into picking up any of the vintage cards, or the vintage toys. But this is actually a way for me to collect Generation 1 of that franchise. And so I picked up issue number 2 of the Transformers. And didn't cost a whole lot. Even issue 1 doesn't cost a whole lot. So I might look to pick that up in the future. And maybe even do this 4-issue limited series at the very least. But I love the imagery on this. Optimus Prime, Megatron. Just kind of takes you back to when you were a kid watching those great cartoons. Really, really happy to pick this up. All right, so that's a little bit different from what I normally show. Hopefully you enjoyed that. All right, so next, a couple weeks back, it's almost been probably 5 or 6 weeks now, I mentioned that I had ordered a couple of really vintage sets, 1930s sets from overseas, and I ordered them in December, and I want to say it was either late February or early March. They hadn't arrived yet, so I contacted the seller trying to figure out what was going on with the auction, and they didn't get back to me. So after waiting a week or so longer, waiting to see if they would respond, and they did not, so I contacted eBay. eBay was not able to get a hold of the seller either, and so they issued me a full refund. Well, 2 or 3 weeks after that, the items arrived, and super happy to get them, but I mean, I think it took 10 or 11 weeks to get here, so almost 3 months. So I contacted the seller. I like to think I'm an honest guy, and I said that the items did arrive, and I'd like to send you back your money. Again, he didn't get back to me, so essentially I got these for free. Sort of feel a little guilty about it, especially since they arrived. The first one, I've already shown this set. I actually gave this away at either my 250 subscriber or 300 subscriber giveaway, and Zach's Collections won the set. But I ordered another one shortly after that, And this is the 1938 Players Film Stars third series set. So I'm not going to show this now. You've already seen this card by card. But I will show one card. I'm going to have to replace this one. This is the Joan Crawford. Let me get it out of here. This Joan Crawford, although it looks nice on its surface, there is a huge crease straight across her eyes. Right here. I mean, straight through. You might be able to see it better on the back. Yeah, right there. Huge crease straight across. And it's pretty flimsy. I mean, that might almost disconnect at some point. So I'm going to have to replace that one. But the other ones look pretty nice. So happy to get that. And the the other one is a new set, a set that really excited to get. This is a 25 card set. This is from 1937. This set is called, or it's by Players, and it's called Famous Beauties. And I showed a couple of these cards on my appearance on Spine Ticks a couple weeks back. So you sort of got a sneak peek of these, but I'm going to be showing the entire set. So hopefully you enjoy these. I love the artwork on these, and some of the names from the set are just incredible. Historically significant. So here we go. Here's card number one. Hopefully the focus does these cards justice. This is Helen of Troy. And just look at the imagery on this card, on all the cards in this set. Just absolutely gorgeous. And there's the back. I got to get this focus going. There we go. So hopefully you can read that if you want to pause it. From drawings by A.K. McDonald. John Player and Sons. Just gorgeous. All right, next. We've got the Queen of Sheba. And most of these cards are in fantastic shape. There's one or two that I think at some point I might try to replace, but I didn't notice any creases or anything, just some dirt and grime and just general wear. But I just love this set. So happy that this arrived. I haven't seen a whole lot of this set posted. So definitely this was the one that I was most disappointed about, because I can find that 38 the Players Film Stars, the third series set. They're pretty plentiful, but this one, man, this one was hard to find. Next, we've got Cleopatra. Little bit of corner wear, not too bad. Certainly happy with it, especially for a 1937. Love the imagery. There we go. Looks like the focus is working pretty well now. All right, next, we've got Messalina. Don't know a whole lot about Messalina, but love the imagery there. There. Next, we've got Queen Guinevere. There we go. frustrating. I apologize. There we Hopefully the back focuses. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Looked like it focused for a second. Awesome. All right, next, we got Dante's Beatrice, or Beatrice, however you want to say it. Very nice. Some great names in this set. Now this one's one of the bigger names in the set, and it's probably one of the. I think it is the most beat up card in the set. Joan of Arc. Just fantastic. Certainly has some nice rounded corners there. Very happy to get this one. Hopefully I can find a replacement at some point, but happy with this for now. Focus, focus. There we go. And the back. Got a little touch of something right there. I don't know if that's a pencil mark or something. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna butcher this name. I'm not familiar with this individual, but Lucrezia Borgia. Lucrezia Borgia. Hopefully that's close. Great looking card. All right, next got Anne Boleyn. I'm going to be fighting this focus all video, I can tell. All right, next, we've got Mary, Queen of Scots. Next, Pocahontas. I've actually tried to pick up Pocahontas cards from um, several sets, including the Indian Gum from what was it, 33, I think, Gowdy, and those go for quite a bit, especially in nice condition. So happy to pick this up, get a Pocahontas in my collection. Very cool. Next, Isabella de Bourbon or Bourbon. I'm not sure. Look at the imagery on that card. Daughter of King Henry IV. Okay. Next, we've got Lady Castlemaine. I can't say enough about the artwork on these cards. Just fantastic. Like little works of art. Come on, focus. There we go. All right. Next, we've got Louise de la Valliere. That's a great image with the dog. Love that. If it'll focus. There we go. I wonder if I move my camera down a little bit. Let me try that. Try to center this a little bit so it's not annoying anybody, including myself. Let's see if this works. All right, so next we've got Neil Gwynn. That doesn't seem to have helped. This one's a little rough as well. And it seems like both the Joan of Arc and this Neil Gwynn sort of have the image gridded out. So I don't know what that's all about. But it looks to be on the card. It doesn't look like somebody actually did that. All right, next we've got Diana Vernon. Oh, that's definitely not helping. Let me go back to where I was. Sorry about that. Trying to get this to work a little better. Okay, so this is Madame la Marquise de Pompadour. Next, Catherine the Great. Next, we've got Madame Dubarry. Madame Dubarry. Next, like this card, Marie Antoinette. One second, I'm going to get some water. right, next we have Miss Fisherbert. Fitzherbert. Fitzherbert. Okay, Miss Fitzherbert. Let's go with that. Come on, focus. There we go. All right, next we've got Georgiana, Duchess of Devonshire. Beautiful image. All right, we got three more. Next, we've got Emma, Lady Hamilton. Another great looking image. Just stunning artwork. Absolutely incredible. Hopefully you're able to see these even with the focus issues. Doing my best to at least get it focused for a little bit. So at the very least you can pause it and check it out. Stunning looking cards. Yeah, I'm going to butcher this. Madame Recamier. And the last one. This one's got a little bit of grime on it, but not surprising considering it's the last card in the set. So this is Marguerite, Countess of Blessington. And if it'll focus, you'll kind of see what I see with the grime right here. Little darkening of the edges. I don't know if that's some sort of mold or something. I'm not sure. But the back doesn't look too bad. So a couple of these might need to be replaced. Especially that Joan of Arc. Love to get a new one of those. Hopefully I can find one. All right. So I've had that I've had those cards for about 3 weeks or so. Finally able to show them. So hopefully you enjoyed seeing those. All right, 1 second. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into the COMC order. I was planning on showing another set, but I think I'm gonna run into a time crunch, so I'll save this one for next week, or maybe the week after. I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and go into this COMC order. So the first, I don't know, 25 cards, maybe less, are cards that I plan to send out for TTMs, and yeah, definitely want to get these out, maybe even today, as soon as this video is done. But we'll start with this 1960 Bobby Richardson. This card is gorgeous. Minimal corner wear. Centering isn't bad at all. Love the quality of the photo. Not too many print dots or anything. Just a great looking card. Bobby Richardson. Fantastic TTMer. Been wanting to send out to him for a while. So decided to pick this up. I don't know if he signs more than one at a time, but I only have the one. So I'll be sending this out. Gorgeous looking card. All right, next, also from that 1960 set, Claude Osteen. He spent a little bit of time with the Texas Rangers pitching coach. He was a really nice pitcher, so fantastic TTMer. Wanted to get a couple of his cards, but for now I got this 1960. I don't think I picked up any others in this order. But nice looking card. It's got some pretty sharp corners. It's a little off center, but nice sharp corners. Definitely a good thing when you're looking at a 1960. Gorgeous. All right. Both of these next individuals are legendary TTMers. One of them, you've already seen their son on a TTM return. And this is Vern Law and Roy Face. This is Vance Law's father. And Roy Face generally signs Elroy Face. And Vern Law is known to load the cards up with inscriptions. I do believe he's now charging $5 per, but he used to sign for free. So I don't know. I might try to send these out, see if I can get these signed for free. But I don't know. Again, sorry about the focus. There's the back. There we go. Maybe this is due to the time of day I'm doing this. I'm doing this early in the morning. Normally I do it in the afternoon. Maybe that has something to do with the focus issues. Great looking card. Little minimal corner wear. Not too bad. And the centering's not the greatest, but definitely want to get this out, get it signed by both, hopefully. And I picked up a couple other Vern Law cards. Here's his 1963. Really nice condition. Aside from the centering, usually you see some issues with the colored section of these 1963s, but this one is just gorgeous. Love the condition of this card. And I also picked up his 1965. Love this set. I just love the pennants that they have on the cards. I think it looks fantastic. And this is another really nice looking copy. Definitely off center, but pretty nice corners. And just look at that back. That back almost looks packed fresh. Gorgeous. All right. Next, I picked up a couple cards of this individual. I do have quite a few modern cards of this individual. In fact, I'll show you a couple of these I have set aside. This will be Charlie Huff, but I've got a couple of his 88 Donruss, 88 Tops sitting over here in the Rangers uniform. I also have a 72 rookie card. I think it's a 3-player card if I remember right. And I do want to send that out, but I wanted to pick up a couple other 70s cards because I definitely prefer to get vintage signed. And so we got this 1974 Charlie Huff here with the Dodgers. Little off center, but really nice condition-wise. Fantastic knuckleballer. And the 1978. I'll probably mix those up and maybe send out two. One now and then one in a couple months. Probably have the rookie, maybe one of those other 70s cards, and then one of those 1988, probably Tops or Donruss. Send that out, try to get those autographed, and then a couple months later, send the rest. All right, another Rangers player that I have a rookie card for, I believe it's 72 as well. This is Toby Hara. And so picked up his 74 and 78 as well. I had his autograph when I was a kid. Don't have it anymore, so definitely want to send this out. Hopefully get it autographed. I always love these images where they're in the batting cages or near the batting cages. And here's the 1978. It's a pretty cool image. Love the blue uniform color from back then. And the hats are pretty nice too. All right, this next card, there's actually two individuals that are great TTMers. I'm not sure about the third. This is the 1979 Topps rookie card of Danny Darwin and Billy Sample. And definitely want to send this out, get it signed. I'll first be sending it to Danny Darwin and then eventually to Billy Sample. Both had pretty nice careers. And I also picked up Danny Darwin's 1980 Topps. You can see that I'm starting to pick up some cards that aren't Hall of Famers. Some of them might be team related for the teams that I root for. Others might be I was just a fan of. But still primarily focusing on the Hall of Famers. But at some point, you're definitely gonna run out of Hall of Famers that are willing to sign, especially for free or affordably. So just sort of starting to turn my attention to some of these lesser stars, role players, and get those out. This is the 1981 Donruss. That haircut screams 70s, 80s. All right, moving on to football. I've only got a handful of football, I believe. Maybe a little more than I thought. 6 or 7, I guess. All right, this one has a crease in it. I'm a little disappointed about this. I couldn't see this in the photos on COMC. But Joe Schmidt, Hall of Famer, fantastic TTMer, and his cards are not expensive, but they're certainly more expensive price wise than I guess I would want to spend on a card. You can find some under $10, but I'd prefer to get them for $5 or something. I think they're a little overpriced. But I did find this one, and it was affordable, but it has a crease right here. So a little disappointed in that, and then I don't know what's going on here. There's a little something going on there. But definitely want to get a Joe Schmidt autograph, and I thought this card would be great signed. And the back looked really nice. It's just that crease. That crease is going to bug me. So I might try to pick up another Joe Schmidt before I send this out. And hopefully I can get that, and then maybe this signed. But very happy to at least add a Joe Schmidt card to my collection. All right, this next one, I believe this is 71. I think it's 71. And this is Bob Brown, and this card's gorgeous. No complaints here. Centering issues, but this card's super sharp. There's very minimal edge damage, edge wear, and when you get these colored borders, that's very hard to find. So really happy to get this. You can look for a couple hours and only find a handful of cards from these sets, especially this 71 set in football, and then the 71 set with baseball, and find very few that look to be in the condition of this card. Bob Brown, Hall of Famer, fantastic TTMer. Definitely excited to be able to get that card in the mail. All right, next we've got a American hero, fantastic football player, part of the Steelers dynasty of the 70s, Rocky Bleier. This is his second year card, 1976, his rookie 75. And I sent a email request to Rocky Bleier like September or October of last year. It doesn't look like that's going to be coming. So I wanted to pick up some of his cards anyway. I certainly wouldn't mind picking up his rookie at some point. But for now, I picked up this 76, and I also picked up the 78. And I'll be getting these out in the mail. Hopefully they come back signed. He is a legendary TTMer, fantastic individual, American hero. So very, very happy to get that card and this card as well. 1978, and this card looks fantastic. Very nice. All right, next, I got a autograph from this individual when they were coaching it. It was Arizona State, I believe. And he has since been fired from that position. He's now working back at ESPN and has one of the most famous quotes of, I'm not sure if it was the 90s or the 2000s, early 2000s, but hello, you play to win the game. And the individual I'm talking about is Herm Edwards. Sorry for the horrible impersonation. But Herm Edwards, big fan of his. Love his commentary. Thought he was a really nice coach. And so this is his rookie card. This is 1978. And so definitely want to get this signed. Little off center, but otherwise gorgeous card. Super sharp corners. And I also picked up his 1979. Another gorgeous card. And his 1980. Fantastic shape. Little off center. Otherwise, very nice card. Looks like the focus is doing a little better. All right. These next two individuals, this is basketball. The only two basketball that I'll be showing in this COMC order today. Definitely have a lot more basketball in the order, but saving that for a future week, maybe next week. Do have TTMs from both of these individuals, but they were one per. And so I wanted to pick up another card. It's approaching 6 months or close to since I sent out to both of these. So I wanted to pick up another card. So we got Gail Goodrich. Was it 77? 77, 78, yeah. And hopefully I can send that out and get that signed. Gorgeous looking card. Super sharp corners. Really nice centering. No complaints at all about this card. This looks fantastic. Would love to get some ink on it. And I also picked up this 78-79 of Bobby Jones. And the card that I have signed from him is a 84 star, I believe. And he's playing on the Sixers there, so picked up a Nuggets card. And I would love to get this signed. Another really nice card. A little off center, not too bad. But fantastic player. Incredible defender. All right, the rest of the stack is okay, not the rest of the stack because there's a couple more baseballs and stuff. So we have three more as far as players that I plan to send out TTMs, and then we'll get to the vintage that I want to show this video. But definitely want to send out to this player. Big fan of him, Cale Makar, and I didn't have a rookie of his, so I decided to pick up this Parkhurst. It's not too expensive. Since I wasn't collecting when he made his NHL debut or when his cards first came out, sort of missed the opportunity to get some of his rookies. So just wanted to get one to add into the collection. Maybe in the future I'll pick up a better one. But happy to get this. I'll be sending that out to get signed. I do have one already sent out to him through the team. But I'll be sending out another, and that rookie will be in it along with this Upper Deck canvas. This is from last year. Thought it was a great image. These canvas cards seem like they'd be great for TTMs. So I decided to pick it up. 21-22 Series 2. And the last one, I'm a little disappointed in the condition of this card. Love the image, and definitely wanted to get a TTM out to this individual. And this is Dutch Gum. I don't remember the year. I should have looked it up. This is either 58 or 60. Sophia Loren. And it has some corner damage. Fairly significant corner damage. This one looks like it's a little bent. That one looks like it's a little bit raised up. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it there. That one's pretty bad as well. When you're looking at it, it looks pretty nice, especially in an image. But yeah, it showed up in a little worse shape than I was expecting. But I'm still happy to have the card in my collection. I definitely would love to get it autographed. And I'll be looking to pick up a couple more Sophia Loren cards in the future. And try to get those out to get signed as well. But happy to get this for now. Just a fantastic image. Love it. All right. So we've got 3 baseball cards that I'll be showing here. These are Japanese baseball, MPB. And this is, you might have actually seen this individual's name. Where did I put the paper? There it is. You might have seen this individual's name on my list of Jay's Publishing, White Sox, earlier in the video. I wanted to make a note of his name, so I'd say it correctly. But this is Yutaka Fukumoto. And I showed a card from this set a couple weeks back. I picked one up, and I mentioned that he was the first person in baseball to crack 1,000 steals for his career. And at the time, he had set the all-time record. He passed Lou Brock, set the record. Eventually, he passed the 1,000 steal threshold, and then that was eventually broken by Rickey Henderson. And I wanted to pick up a couple more of his rookie cards, so I ended up finding 3 of them and purchasing them. Some of them are little better condition-wise than others, but not too many opportunities to find these cards, so I had to pick them up regardless. The Yutaka Fukumoto, Hall of Famer. And these are from 1975, 76, I believe, Calby. And, yeah, these cards just look amazing. Sorry about the focus. Working better for a while, and now it looks like it's taking a turn for the worse. There we go. So we got that one. Next we got this one. Great image here. There we go. And there's the back. Super clean. This one's pretty nice. None of these have creases or anything like that. It's just some of them have a little more corner wear than others. Gorgeous looking card. Just love that image. Yeah, this one has a little corner wear, especially the upper left. Don't know what's going on in the background. Is that grounds crew maybe? Maybe the other team stretching or something. And a little off center on the back, but not too bad. Now this card set, it seems to be gigantic. Let me see if I can find. All right, so this one says card number if it'll focus. Hopefully you can see that. It says card number 44. But then you've got this one, and that looks like it says 913. And then this one says 1,278. Looks like, yeah, 1,278. That is an enormous set. So I now have 4 Yutaka Fukumoto rookie cards from this this Calbee set. I wonder how many more there are, and that set's just enormous. I wonder how easy it'll be to find some other cards of stars and Hall of Famers from that set. I definitely want to do a little bit more research, see what I can find about that, and see if I can pick up some more cards. I think the photography on these cards is just fantastic, and wouldn't mind adding a couple more cards to my collection in the future. All right, so next I've got one football card that I wanted to pick up that I'll be showing in this video, and this is a 1972 Carl Eller, Hall of Famer. Super sharp card, a little off center. I don't have too many Carl Eller cards in my collection, maybe 1 or 2, and definitely wanted to add this card to my collection. Looks to be in fantastic shape, just aside from the centering anyway. This card I'm definitely disappointed in. I'm actually going to take this one out of the sleeve to show you this. I did not see this. I actually took a second look at the photo, and you can kind of see where it is. So this didn't happen in shipping or anything like that. In fact, this almost looks like it happened at the factory. This card is super sharp otherwise. And this is a Bob Lanier. What is this? 74, 75, sorry. And Bob Lanier, Hall of Famer. But look at that. That is not a scratch. That looks like it was almost like folded into itself during the making of the card. It's literally like a wrinkle, like in the truest sense of the word. It almost looks like this is almost on top of the other part of the card. It's like it's been folded over. Very interesting. I've never seen this on a card. Otherwise, this is a super sharp card and just looks fantastic. But if you're looking at a photo, and that's probably what the photo looked like, you don't really see it. And so that's one of the disadvantages of purchasing cards online. You know eventually you're going to get something that you don't see on a card. And if you know where it is and you look at it, you can kind of see it, but it still doesn't look that significant. So, little disappointed in this. Bob Lanier, Hall of Famer, fantastic individual, fantastic player. Definitely want to continue to add Bob Lanier cards to my collection, but I'll definitely be looking to replace this one. I'm not really happy with that. But, I only had a couple cards in this order that I was really disappointed in. So can't complain too much, and obviously it's going to happen now and again, so I don't mind. Didn't cost a whole lot. It's more that I have to continue to look for that card, All right, so next we've got this nice Jack Sikma rookie card, Hall of Famer. It was a 78, 79, I believe. Yeah. And been wanting to pick up a Jack Sikma rookie for a while. I do believe he signs occasionally, but it doesn't look like he's signing right now. But I'd love to get this card signed at some point. Anytime you can get a Hall of Famer rookie card and, pay less than a couple dollars for it, you got to do it. You got to do it. Especially if it's not, what would sort of be considered junk wax. And this is late 70s, so I think I paid $1.50 or $2 for this in Hall of Fame rookie card, Can't go wrong. Very happy to get that. All right, so the last group is all hockey. So we got 8 more cards. Is this O-Pee-Chee? Yeah, this is O-Pee-Chee. So this is 1972-73. And hopefully I'm saying this guy's name right. Sil Apps. He's a Hall of Famer. And I love this set. This set is just gorgeous. I pick up these cards when I can see them in nice condition. And you know, just adding another Hall of Famer to my collection. And this is my first card of this individual. It looks to be early in his career as well, so happy to pick that up. And picked up a couple cards of this individual. This is also 72-73. This is Jacques Lemaire. Hopefully that's showing up. Another fantastic looking card, Hall of Famer. This is Topps. So you can tell they have different shading on the back. The O-Pee-Chee is the Sil Apps, and the Jacques Lemaire is the Topps. But you look at them from the front, and there's not a whole lot of difference. I guess this one's a little darker. This is a little brighter, but there's no sort of company logo or anything that you could see on the front. But happy to get that. And then I also picked up his 75-76. Is this Topps? Yeah, this is Topps as well. Jacques Lemaire. And just a gorgeous looking card. All right, next we've got a 1977-78. This is O-Pee-Chee. Jean Rattel. Little off center, but otherwise super sharp. Gorgeous looking card. Picked up a couple Jean Rattels over the last couple weeks. This is 78-79. This is Topps. Phil Esposito on the Rangers. Super sharp card. Centering isn't too bad. Don't have a whole lot of Phil Espositos, and he was an amazing player. So this was one I was able to pick up relatively affordably. So definitely wanted to pick this up. Would love to get more of his cards. This next one is also 78-79. This is Topps as well. Larry Robinson. Be looking to pick up a couple more of his cards in the future. And I mentioned a couple weeks ago when I was showing a reprint of this individual. I bought a lot of hockey cards a couple weeks back, and they had a bunch of early or mid 2000s chrome reprints in it, and this individual's rookie card was one of them. And it's a super cheap rookie. I even mentioned in the video that I need to pick it up because it's super cheap. And just like I said a minute ago, anytime you can get a Hall of Fame rookie card and only pay a couple bucks for it, you got to do it, especially 70s. Bernie Federko. And this card is, just a little off center, but otherwise really nice looking card. Very happy to get this. Love the imagery. Almost looks like he's standing alone on the ice. You can't see anybody else. Maybe he was. The back is a little more off center than the front, but I generally don't care too much about that. But very happy to get this. This is Topps as well. And this is also a rookie of a Hall of Famer. And also Topps. And also from the same set. This is Doug Wilson. And a little off center on the front. About the same as the Federko. And about the same on the back as well. I wonder if these came from the same pack maybe. I think they might have been the same seller. But happy to add a couple of Hall of Fame rookie cards to the collection. All right, so that's all of the COMC order that I'll be sharing this week. So we're only at an hour and 20 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and let me get these cards back in a little bit of an order. Let me take a second, and then we'll go through those some packs. All right, there we go. All right, so let's open a couple packs from Steve Rademacher first. So he sent me this awesome custom card, signed custom card. Check it out. And you got to see what he put as his position. Position, joyriding jackass. Oh, I love that. Absolutely love that. I do collect just about everything. Check my YouTube to see. I like Smoking Lightning, Heavy Metal Thunder, Racing with the Wind, and the Feeling That I'm Under. Born to be Wild. Peace. Love that song. Very, very cool. All right, so let's see. I definitely want to open this up. It's in a pack by itself, so we'll open this 1988 Fleer. Got the Damon Berry Hill Jeff Montgomery rookie on the front, and we got a couple of packs of this Bingo, and a couple of packs of this 21 Jump Street. If you haven't seen the video I posted on Wednesday, definitely go check it out. When I received this awesome care package from Steve. And so we'll open one of the Bingo packs, and we'll open one of the 21 Jump Street, and then along with that 88 Fleer. And then we will let's open 3 packs of the hockey and 3 packs of the race cards. I think that'll give us 12 left in the box of each of the boxes. So and save the rest of these for another week. All right, so I'm really curious about this Bingo. Trading Cards was telling me a little bit about the movie, and it sounded like one that I hadn't seen before. He said it was a very interesting movie and had some twists and turns in it. So definitely need to check this out and see what the movie's all about. I definitely want to save the wrapper. You know me. Trying to save the wrap. That was clean. Love it. So this might take a little bit. Just trying to keep it from tearing. That's tearing a little bit. Not too bad. I have to do it from the back maybe. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I can work with that. And it doesn't look like there's any gum. That's good. Okay, so that's Cindy Williams. I know her from Laverne and Shirley. It's back. Looks like he's wearing a Packers jersey. Very cool. These are glossy. Made by Pacific. I like these cards. These are nice. Bingo Movie Star. Oh, I love that. That's a great card. Next. Oh, these are awesome. Thank you so much, Steve. These are great. Is supper ready? How can you not like that? Oh, this is #1 card in the set. More butter, please. #3. Wow. These photos are adorable. Wild one. Love it, love it, love it. #6. A patriotic dog. Card #7. Getting a lot of the early cards in the set. Where's the steak sauce? That's right. Get the steak sauce. #8. Is he blowing a bubble? I love it. Don't pop now. Oh, that's great. Look out, Red Baron. Reference to Snoopy. Card number 10. And the Missing Brother. Card number 11. Wow, that was an awesome pack. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, put these off to the side. Now let's open the 1988 Fleer baseball. No, I'm not going to be able to save this cello wrapper, so not really going to even try. This will probably be the fastest you'll see me rip open a pack ever on my channel. Well, maybe not. Not cooperating. Oh, there we go. Can't save this. This has quite a few cards in it. I think it said 28 and 2 stickers maybe. Maybe not. Definitely. This is definitely a little harder than I thought. All right. So, yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and start with this Damon Berryhill, Jeff Montgomery rookie. Very nice. So, I guess we'd be looking for a Tom Glavine rookie in here. I was a big fan of Mark Grace. He has one of these prospect cards in here as well. And, yeah, I don't remember any other significant rookies in this. We got Larry Herndon, Tony Armas. Tony Armas had one really nice year. Yeah, 1984, look at that. He explodes for 43 home runs, 123 RBIs. I mean, to get that sort of power from a catcher, at 35 home runs, 36 home runs, 43 home runs. Yeah, this says here he's playing outfield, so he must have switched positions, but yeah, he had some nice power. At least I think he was a catcher. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought he was a catcher. We got Scott Scooter Fletcher, Robbie Thompson, Rick Honeycutt, Eric Nolte. Oh, this was a guy that had a lot of hype. Was a pretty good player, I think. I think it was 88, and he finished second in MVP, and I think it was won by Canseco. And later, when Canseco was found out for steroids, Greenwell tried to petition to give him the MVP because Canseco had cheated. So, obviously, they didn't take the MVP away from Canseco, but he did have a great season. We have Kevin McReynolds, Rick Cerrone, Randy Myers. Oh, we got Joe Niekro. Joe and Phil Niekro. Fantastic knuckleballers. Fantastic pitchers. Todd Froworth. Corey Snyder. Fantastic TTMer. It's great TTM fuel. I'm sure there's quite a few in here that'll be great TTM fuel. So our stickers, we got the Yankees. Very nice. And the Cubs and the A's. Nice. Love it, love it. Randy Myers. Didn't we have Randy Myers earlier? I think we did. Yeah, right there. Randy Myers. So we got 2 Randy Myers in the same pack. We also have 2 Joe Niekros in the same pack. 2 Todd Froworths. 2 Corey Snyders. There we go. Buddy Bell. Played for the Rangers for many years. Love this card. Crunch Time. Darryl Strawberry, Eric Davis. They were fun to watch, both of them. Got Dave Smith. Ron Hassey. Leon Bull Durham. Nice player. Wonder if he TTMs. Glenn Braggs. Paul Ossenmacher. Mike Campbell. Mike Krukow. And Matt Noakes. He made an all-star team. what was it, 87, I think? Yeah, 87. 32 home runs, 87 RBIs. Fantastic rookie year. All right. So nothing too big in there, but some really nice TTM fuel. And I haven't opened up an 88 Fleer pack in decades. So that was fun. All right. So next, we've got from 1987, 21 Jump Street. 5 cards, 1 nasty stick of bubble gum. And no, I am not going to eat it. I don't know how Zach's Collections is able to do that. I value my health. There we go. Nice. Hopefully there isn't too much wax damage to the back of the card. No, that doesn't look too bad. Opened up nicely. And hopefully that's not stuck. 1987 gum. Anybody want it? Alright, so let's see what we got here. High School Cops. And these are stickers. You see the peel here. Johnny Depp is a pretty nice TTMer. Sometimes you get the little pre-printed 8x10 or 5x7 or whatever, but sometimes they'll actually sign your card. So I would love to send, especially this one right here. Would definitely like to send these out to try to get signed. Man on a Mission. Be cool if you had some from the Nightmare on Elm Street. That would be cool. There's the back. Do these not have numbers? Oh, maybe not. That's a puzzle piece. This one doesn't look like it has a number. We have the City Beat. Another puzzle piece. We have Hot Night Out. There we go. She's married to Rodney Peete, the former NFL quarterback. What was her name? Holly Robinson, I believe. One Cool Cop. And can't take much from that. Very cool. That was fun to rip. I'd never ripped that before. Watch the show. It's a really, really good show for its day. Yeah. So we'll see if we can send that Johnny Depp out to get autographed. All right, so we are at a hour and 34 minutes. So this might be a little long, but I do want to rip 3 hockey packs and 3 of the race cards packs. So there's the hockey. And do these 3 race cards. All right. I don't have any top loaders or penny sleeves near me, so we're just gonna go through the packs. It's been a pretty long video anyway. I can always sleeve these up after the video. Still looking for a Martin Brodeur rookie. We have hit a Matt Sundin rookie, Eric Lindros, Yarmir Yager, but we haven't pulled the Martin Brodeur yet. We also got Mike Modano. We haven't pulled Jeremy Roenick yet either. So we got Brian Mullen, Frederick Olason, got Guy Carbonneau, he's a Hall of Famer. Oh, Trevor Kidd, nice player. Al McGinnis, Hall of Famer. Sergei Makarov, Hall of Famer. Gil Perot, I don't know how you say that, but he's a Hall of Famer. Brett Hall, love that image. We've pulled that card already. Definitely a great image. Dave Christian, Wendell Young, I think he's a TTMer. I'll have to double check that. Joe Murphy, Luke Robitaille, Hall of Famer. Doug Gilmore, Hall of Famer. Kevin Lowe, and John Van Beesbrook, I believe he is a TTMer. But I'll have to double check that. So, looks like half and half. Nice players / Hall of Famers and others, I guess. Still looking for Brodeur. Is he in here? We shall see. Thomas Steen, I think he TTMs. I'm not sure. Dirk Graham, fantastic player. I'm not sure if he's a Hall of Famer or not. I'll have to double check it, but fantastic player. David Volek, Rod Langway, Hall of Famer, fantastic TTMer. Mario Lemieux, Hall of Famer. As Slappy says, Porcelain Princess. Got Jan Erickson. I don't know how you say that. Vern Flamen, Hall of Famer. Bob Asensa, I believe he's a TTMer. Oh, here we go. I don't think we've pulled this one yet. We've pulled several Gretzky's, but I don't think we've pulled this All-Star second team. Really? Second team Gretzky? Come on, first team. Mario Morois, I guess. Theo Fleury, nice, fantastic TTMer. Jeff Norton, fantastic player. Theo Fleury. Adam Graves, nice. Tim Kerr. Tomas Sandstrom. He was a nice player, too. All right, last pack. So there was no Martin Brodeur in that one. One more shot. I guess 13 more shots. We have 12 more in the box. Be disappointing if we don't get one in the whole box. Got Brian Mullen. Frederick Olason, we just saw him. Guy Carbonneau, looking like the same pack. No, because that is a Lindros rookie. Guy Carbonneau. Kurt Giles. Boom, another Eric Lindros rookie. Best hit so far today. Got Paul Coffey, Hall of Famer. Yari Curry, Hall of Famer. Guy Lafleur, Hall of Famer. Stefan Beauregard. Kevin McClelland. Don Barber. Doug Bodger. Randy Wood. Fantastic TTMer, I believe Hall of Famer. Tom Barrasso. Fantastic. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer, but fantastic goalie. And Gerald Diduck. All right. So that was a nice little 3-pack rip. Put these off to the side. Just leave them up later. And we'll move on to the last. Okay, those just fell over. Give me a second. Those were the top-loaded cards. Everything's good. All right. So these are the last 3 packs of the rip. Hope you've enjoyed the video. It's a little longer than I normally do, by a couple minutes, but hopefully it isn't too bad. I know these premieres or on super late, but hopefully you're able to catch the replay if you leave early. And I do appreciate all the support. All right. So we got one of these scratch-offs. Just move that out of the way. I don't throw those out. I keep them, but I'm sure they can do some damage to a card. So we got Tony Glover, Waddle Wilson, Leonard Wood, Bobby Hamilton, James Hilton, Bobby Allison, love that. Ernie Irvin, another great one. Derek Cope, Jim Sauter, Jimmy Means, Elton Sawyer, Ernie Elliott, Kirk Shelmerdine, Ben Hess, Bill Engel, Robert Yates. All right, next pack. I haven't seen this one yet. Bob Tullis. I haven't seen this one either. Mike McLaughlin. There we go. Fan favorite driver. Is that Waltrip? Yep, Darrell Waltrip. 1990 race number 1. Quite a few of these we haven't seen yet. 1990 race number 20. 1990 race 24. 1990 race number 5. Dale Earnhardt. Love that. Randy Baker. Davey Johnson. Billy Standridge. Ooh, look at that. Memorable moments. Ooh, that looks nasty. Jack Ingram. Another memorable moments. That's a great shot right there. We got 1990 race number 9, Talladega. And 1990 race number 28, another Earnhardt. And I don't think I've seen that one either. I might not have seen that one. So a couple extra Earnhardts to add to the collection. And last pack. So I want to thank everybody for coming. Spine Ticks After Party. Appreciate everybody stopping by, watching the premiere. Appreciate all your support. Hope everybody had a great week. Enjoyed opening day. MLB. It's always a great time of the year. We have a March Madness going on right now. A lot of great sports. WrestleMania is going on this weekend. We got Larry Hendrick. Dave Smith. Norman Koshimitsu. Don't think I've seen that one yet. Howard Poston, Henry Benfield, Les Richter, NFL Hall of Famer. I knew he was in this set and we haven't pulled him yet. Love this. NFL Hall of Famer. Les Richter was an NFL player who still holds the record for most players traded for him. I think it was somewhere around 12. He is a man of steel, has hands so huge that when he shakes your hand, you go looking for it. Goodwin Kelly, News Journal of Daytona Beach. Incredible player, and I don't have very many of his cards. I actually had a beat-up Fleer card. I don't remember what year it was of his, just all creased up and stuff. But definitely need to get some more Les Richter cards. And super happy to pull that. That's kind of a surprise. All right, so we got memorable moments. Butch Miller, Dale Inman, 1990 race number 12. Rusty Wallace, yeah. 1990 race 16. Peter Suspenzo, Dave Mater. Crew Chief of the Year, and Richard Jackson to end the rip. So I want to thank everybody for stopping by tonight, Spine Ticks After Party. Thank you for stopping. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you for watching. Hope everybody has a great week. Hope everybody has a great weekend. And until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.